YouTube? Welcome back to the WMB Mob channel. Got another upload for y'all today. I'm gonna be reacting to some first take. It says Stephen A is disgusted with the Odell Beckham video. I'm guessing they're talking about the one where allegedly there was some cocaine, and then you can kind of like see Odell like smoking. I'm guessing marijuana. I hope not cigarettes. I mean, people, for whatever reason, are more strict on marijuana than cigarettes, but statistically, cigarettes are worse. But they said he was smoking something. So, you know, let's see what Stephen A got to say. I know he about to go off, so we about to check it out. So as always, leave a like. Get in that comment section. Let me know what y'all want to see. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Join the mob. But let's get into it.
Would you still make OBJ the highest paid wide receiver in the NFL?
Not over Julio.
Absolutely not. I wouldn't. I'm disgusted with him right now. I'll be honest with you. We don't know whether it was a blunt or a joint in his hands. We don't know that it was cocaine that the lady was using, even though one surmises based on the video that that's what it was. For me, this is a man that has been front and center on his own accord, speaking about not only how he wanted to be the highest paid player, the highest paid wide receiver, but he wanted to be the highest paid player in football. I want to make sure everybody understands that I believe that as a talent, Odell Beckham Jr. warrants consideration for those dollars.
It's more than your talent, man.
But I am getting sick and tired of these folks, these athletes out here not recognizing what your responsibilities are. See, it's moments like this where we look at a LeBron James and we have to appreciate who he is and what he represents.
Facts.
A man that has been in the limelight since age 17 and has never been in a speck of trouble. When you take into account the fact that he plays the sport of basketball, where your contracts are fully guaranteed and you have absolutely nothing to worry about, and a man has made close to $1 billion in his career and still knows how to act, then you turn around and you look at a guy like Odell Beckham Jr., who I personally like, see him at a lot of basketball games, but this is just stupid. It's stupid to even find yourself in this situation. Now, you can't stay up all night and you don't know who's videoing you and all. I get all of that, but it's drugs involved, purportedly. And you're associated with that at a time you are looking to get paid. And this is why I say the word stupid is appropriate. It would be irresponsible, but if you already got your money, it would just be irresponsible. It wouldn't be stupid. Stupid is when you do it before you got the money, while you're trying to get the money, knowing that they're using every excuse under the sun to deny you your money, and you still go out and do it. This is a man that, regardless of what he wants, remember, Max, Riddick, Lewis, these guys, you negotiate your deal. They don't have to sign them to no contract extension. Plus, they get to franchise tag him if they want to, not just after this season coming up, but after the following season, which means that if the New York Giants want to play hardball, which is get them in the new GM's reputation, by the way, you literally can lock this brother down for 3 more years before you let him get his money. He knows this, and you put yourself in this position anyway. Inexcusable.
Although if you keep franchise tagging him, he'll wind up making more than any receiver on a per annum basis anyway.
Yeah, but he wants the long-term.
Let me say this. Let me say this. The answer is I would pay him if I were the Giants. I'd give him the contract. And the reason is because if he is in a class, no, he didn't catch the passes in the playoffs, and I hold that against him. But athletically, I think he's in his class by himself. But certainly in terms of talent, the top 3 guys in the league are him and Antonio Brown and Julio Jones. He's next man up. He's 3 years younger than Julio Jones, 4 years younger than Antonio Brown. I think he's more talented than both of them. So I'm going to wind up giving him his money. I think, but I want to make this very clear. You know, marijuana will come up, some guy fails a drug test, and I'll say, why are they even testing for marijuana in a league that is in bed with companies that sell you alcohol? It's worse for you than marijuana, according to every study ever.
That's a fact.
Why? It's not a Category 1 drug. Doesn't matter if the government says it is. It's nonsense. It's built on lies and propaganda. It's bull.
We can debate that later on in the show.
The point is,
I disagree with you.
The point is, cocaine, as Charlie Murphy said. Was it Charlie Murphy? No, it was Dave Chappelle. It was Dave Chappelle playing.
With Rick James.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
That's right.
That is like that's
one of my favorite.
It's a serious
favorite bits,
drug,
man.
and it can wreck your life. And it is especially a bad example to set for kids when part of the money that you're looking to make is an endorsement, and the fact is you're a public figure. I know, look, there are plenty of guys in the NFL who party. Lawrence Taylor was the greatest, maybe, football player of all time, obviously the greatest giant ever, and his problems with drugs are well known. Lewis, he still got paid. So I'm not talking about not paying him as a result of the drugs, but I agree with Stephen A. It is monumentally stupid and irresponsible, especially at this juncture, but ever, to be in a situation where what you're going to do in your private life, party and all that stuff, even if it's a bad idea, it's your business. It is disseminated on social media through video. That's on Odell.
All facts. All facts. Would I make him the highest paid? No. No. Like Max said, and I'm a Green Bay Packer fan, so of course I remember he dropped the ball a lot in that playoff game against us. I think it was 2 years ago, 2016. He really came up short. He really came up short. And then you mix in with all his antics, which I don't mind. I don't care about antics as long as you get the job done. But yeah, man, his off the field life is kind of questionable. And then, he can get in trouble on the field a lot, as we know. So I wouldn't give him more than Julio Jones. Like, Julio Jones, he might be the perfect wide receiver. Like, tall, fast, strong, stays out of trouble, don't hear much about him, get the job done, can destroy any quarterback, any safety, any defense in the league. Yeah. Does a good job of staying composed, which is another question mark for Odell. Yeah, I wouldn't give him more money than Julio Jones, so. Or Antonio, and I think Antonio is the best. That's my favorite wide receiver. So, but anyway, man, y'all let me know how y'all felt. I agree with just about everything. Hit that comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know is Stephen A. and Max making too big of a deal out of that video, or is Odell wrong? Then hit that like button, then hit that subscribe button. But until next time, peace.
Welcome to the mob.